see anything wrong. I think those punches were the
Floyd Mayweather, who likes to be referred to as Floyd Money Mayweather, is one of the richest athletes in the world. This should of course inform you that the addition of money to his name isn't some random joke or show off, but a true reflection of his lifestyle. In this video, we're going to talk about how this 43-year-old millionaire spends his millions. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We're giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter this giveaway. It's really that simple. Just how much is Mayweather worth? Being the highest paid athlete in the world is no easy feat. Several sources have estimated the total of Floyd Mayweather to be around $560 million. However, due to the fact that the income of athletes, especially the ones with multiple businesses, change often, other sources have claimed that his net worth stands at $1 billion. While this might sound ridiculous, there are huge chances that this could be true. Over a period of 7 years, Mayweather made so much money that it beat the entire UFC roster. This is no surprise, as he has made himself into an exciting figure, and every fight he features in is deemed competitive, hence attracting a huge number of viewers. For example, his fights against the great boxers like Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez gave him hundreds of millions of dollars. Against Conor McGregor, Mayweather went home with $275 million. And that is just for a single fight. There are not many athletes who can boast of passing the $1 billion mark, which makes the fortune of Mayweather an astounding feat. This will explain his ridiculous spending habits. Come on, he once spent over $50,000 on a diamond iPod case. However, in an interview with ESPN, he said that the money didn't make him. He said in 2015, "I'm loyal and honest, and I'm a good person. I call a spade a spade. Money doesn't make me, I make money. Without money, I'd be the same person." But it's not just about the money for Mayweather. The fighter has established himself as one of the greatest boxers of his generation. This means that in conversations where the names of Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson are mentioned, it will feel totally right to mention Floyd Mayweather. This is a fighter with a 50-0 record in the boxing ring, and an individual so many young boxers look forward to. Of course, as you already know, Floyd Mayweather spends as hard as he punches. Let's find out what he spends his millions or billion on. Wristwatches. Mayweather is wealthy, and he is not shy about spending his money in the most lavish manner. In an Instagram post, Mayweather showed the world his wristwatch collection, which contained 8 Audemars Piguets, 8 Rolexes, 3 Frank Mullers, 2 Oxymums, a Hublot Big Bang King, a Rainbow Tourbillon, and a Piaget Galaxy. In total, all of these wristwatches had a total estimate of around $6.4 million. The collection had 24 wristwatches, and this collection was just one out of many. While these collections would have seemed like they were enough, Mayweather made a crazy purchase in 2018 which shocked the entire world. The boxer bought a wristwatch from Jacob & Co., a billionaire diamond tourbillon watch which cost around $18 million. The wristwatch contains 270 carats of emerald-cut diamonds enclosed in a white gold case of 18 carats. This might sound like a completely ridiculous amount to spend on a wristwatch, but when you are as rich as Mayweather, it wouldn't seem that crazy. A $25 million mansion in Los Angeles. When you spend in luxury and style, it is only natural that you relax in an environment beaming with similar luxury. But Mayweather's relaxation spot, his home, might be too expensive for some. In 2017, the retired boxer bought a mansion in Los Angeles, a purchase which cost him over $25 million. The mansion is impressive, featuring a candy shop, a wine rack with 225 bottles, a 12-seat cinema, and 6 bedrooms. The 10-bath property, which is located in Beverly Hills, also features a massive kitchen and a backyard swimming pool. One of the most talked about features of the house is the over-the-top bathroom used by Mayweather. The bathroom features an epic style, one that you wouldn't just see in any mansion, even that of a celebrity. There is no doubt that this must have cost a fortune. A private jet. Just like a number of other celebrities, Mayweather has a private jet, the Gulfstream GV private jet. This jet costs $45 million and can seat up to 18 passengers comfortably. The retired boxer mostly uses the jet when going on promotional tours. However, Mayweather also refuses to travel with his bodyguards. This is because he is usually scared of having too much weight in the cabin. As you already know, this would mean paying for more flights when he could simply have them on his private jet. The King of Bling. Mayweather is the King of Bling for a reason. He is in love with shiny jewelry and uses every opportunity to showcase his expensive and extensive collection. Once, he was robbed in his home, reportedly losing over $7 million worth of jewelry in the robbery. Ahead of his first bout with Maidana, he also spent around $250,000 buying a pair of earrings and necklaces for his daughter. If he could spend that in 20 minutes, how much more would he spend if he had an entire day to go bling shopping? Cars and more cars. Mayweather is a huge fan of automobiles and gave himself a 1996 Mercedes-Benz S600 in 1996, after he entered the paid ranks as a professional boxer. Till this day, he still owns the car. However, he has added a number of more sophisticated cars to his collection, which include 3 different Bugattis, which have an estimated cost of $1.8 million each. His collection also features a Ferrari 599 GTB, a Ferrari 488, a Rolls-Royce drop-head Phantom, Lexani motor car, and a number of blinged-up vans. Mayweather also owns a Lamborghini Aventador, which he flexes around in when he has the time. A fur coat collection. Unlike most celebrities, Mayweather has a fur coat collection, a collection so prominent that it caused PETA to take an interest in his matter. The body publicly chided him, saying his fur collection showed his disregard for the lives of animals, and of course the animals who had to die for his fur coats. In a 2012 interview on his HBO series, Mayweather said, "In this training camp, we are boxing non-stop, and when we get in the ring, it's called the doghouse. So if you look at the ring, it's always surrounded by a bunch of people, cause that's the doghouse. When you go to a dog fight and you watch the pit bulls fight, well, I don't want to get in trouble by, what's the people called? PETA? I don't want to get in trouble with the PETA people, but the animal rights, but I don't give a bleep cause I wear mink coats. I'm gonna wear chinchilla and I'm gonna rock mink coats. The same people want to tell you you can't wear animal fur and stuff, then the same people that's eating chicken and eating cows and eating steaks, so what are they talking about?" As you may have already guessed, Mayweather is still very much proud of his fur coat collection. A number of ridiculous expenses. Some people consider Mayweather to be wasteful, but it is his money, and really, he can spend it however he wants. Unfortunately, this does not justify the ridiculous things that the 40-year-old has spent money on. He spent $50,000 on an iPod case in 2010. The case has a chain in case he loses it. Not that he can't easily afford another one. He also spent $605,000 on tickets in 2013 to make sure that his friends were ringside at the MGM Grand, Las Vegas. This was his fight against Canelo Alvarez in September 2013. However, this money is nothing compared to the amount he eventually made from a fight, a staggering $41.5 million. A huge fan of betting, Mayweather once placed a $220,000 bet on his team, Texas A&M, saying the team would cover a 17.5-point first-half spread. It turned out to be a good investment, albeit lucky, as the bet came in and he doubled his money. He also placed a $1 million bet on the Patriots in 2011 and a $5.9 million bet in 2013. It doesn't end there. In 2015, he purchased a very rare supercar, the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, which is one of the only 2 of its kind in the entire world. The supercar boasts a speed of over 409 kilometers per hour, which translate to 254 miles per hour. Mayweather doesn't wash his underwear and sneakers like you and me. This is because he wears a new pair every single time. This decision cost him around $6,500 a year. He does the same thing with his sneakers and even leaves them in hotels for the staff members. He also tipped a chef $300 for having a tasty meal in a restaurant. Also, he pays his personal chef $1,000 for every meal prepared. He pays the same amount for a single haircut from Jackie Starr. This is even more ridiculous when you remember that Mayweather is bald and there is hardly a single strand of hair on his head. Furthermore, in 2018, Mayweather spent $5.3 million on jewelry at Peter Marco in Beverly Hills. This was during a spending spree that included a VVS ring worth over $2 million, a $2.5 million bracelet, and a golden Cuban necklace. Mayweather also spends a lot on bags, a lot of Louis Vuitton bags, and a golden iPhone, which is specially designed, of course. We really hope he doesn't hit bankruptcy sometime in the future. This is highly improbable as he is coming out of retirement to fight YouTube star Logan Paul in a pay-per-view match. This is expected to bring in millions of dollars for both fighters. And with that, we wrap up this video. Thanks for watching.